In a place where time moves differently, a young boy named Samuel found himself in the remnants of a world that once thrived with life and laughter. The sky was a perpetual shade of twilight, casting an eerie glow over the shattered buildings and twisted metal that lay scattered across the landscape. Samuel, a resourceful and curious 12-year-old, wandered through this post-apocalyptic world with his only companion, a brilliantly colored parrot named Emily. Samuel had stumbled upon Emily in the ruins of an old pet shop. The parrot, with her vibrant feathers and sharp wit, had somehow survived the chaos that had befallen the world. Emily was no ordinary parrot, she had an uncanny ability to mimic human speech with an intelligence that hinted at something more. One day, while exploring the remnants of an ancient library, Samuel and Emily discovered a group of survivors huddled around a peculiar contraption. It was a time machine, cobbled together from scraps of technology and forgotten dreams. The survivors, a ragtag band of engineers and dreamers, had been working tirelessly to bring the machine to life. Their hope was to travel back in time and prevent the disaster that had ravaged their world. The leader of the group, a wise old engineer named Dr. Alden, explained their plan to Samuel. "We believe this machine can take us back to the moment before the catastrophe," he said, his voice filled with both hope and desperation. "But we need someone small and nimble to navigate the treacherous ruins and activate the machine's final component." Samuel, with Emily perched on his shoulder, volunteered without hesitation. He had always dreamed of being a hero, and this was his chance to make a real difference. Emily squawked in agreement, her eyes gleaming with excitement. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across the landscape, Samuel and Emily set off on their mission. The path to the machine's final component was fraught with danger, from crumbling buildings to lurking creatures that prowled the night. But Samuel was undeterred, his determination fueled by the hope of a brighter future. The journey was arduous, but Samuel's spirit never wavered. Emily, with her keen eyes and sharp instincts, guided him through the labyrinthine ruins. Together, they faced down fearsome challenges, their bond growing stronger with each step. Finally, they reached the heart of the machine's power source, an ancient reactor buried deep within the earth. Samuel carefully navigated the treacherous terrain, his heart pounding with anticipation. With Emily's guidance, he activated the final component, setting the machine into motion. As the time machine roared to life, a brilliant light enveloped the landscape. The survivors watched in awe as the machine's energy surged, creating a portal to the past. Samuel and Emily, standing at the edge of the portal, prepared to step through and change the course of history. But just as they were about to enter, a sudden tremor shook the ground. The machine began to falter, its energy unstable. Samuel realized that their window of opportunity was closing fast. With a final burst of courage, he and Emily leapt through the portal, leaving the crumbling world behind. On the other side, they found themselves in a world untouched by disaster. The sky was a brilliant blue, and the air was filled with the scent of blooming flowers. Samuel and Emily had arrived in the past, just moments before the catastrophe that would change everything. With Emily's help, Samuel quickly set to work, warning the people of the impending disaster. His message spread like wildfire, and together, they took the necessary steps to avert the catastrophe. As the timeline shifted, Samuel watched as the future was rewritten, a world reborn with hope and possibility. In the end, Samuel and Emily returned to their own time, now a place of light and life. The survivors, once burdened by despair, now thrived in a world they had saved. Samuel, with Emily by his side, had become the hero he always dreamed of being, proving that even in the darkest times, hope and courage could change the world.